Hi guys, so today I thought I'd do a little review of my latest gadget, which is the Hydracell PL450 base lantern. It's a really cool lighting solution that requires no charging whatsoever. So this is a gift I got for Christmas. It's eco-friendly, and to be honest with you, I've never seen one of these before, so I was quite interested when I unwrapped this, and I'm quite looking forward to actually seeing what this does. So it's supposed to be powered just by water and air. You dip these cells into some water, shake them off, and after doing that, you're supposed to get about 250 hours power out of these. It also has a 2.6 outlet on this as well, so you can charge some devices if you've got the right cable. So this lamp will actually go from 28 to 132 lumens, so it can get pretty bright. It feels quite lightweight, and obviously it's used for sort of emergency camping situations like that. So again, really good that the fact that you don't need to keep changing the batteries. I'm not sure if they dry out and you need to re-dip them. That's something I'm gonna have to look into. So the key thing about this is it's no emissions, there's no waste. So literally once this is dipped in water, it's water and air, and we're not chucking away batteries and stuff like that every time. 250 hours of use, that's a long time to have this thing going. Obviously I'm gonna be using this on camping trips, things like when I go fishing and in emergencies. So the only downside to this I can think of is that I have never seen HydraCells for sale separately. So you probably need to do a bit of research online, and they probably need to be bought online only. If anyone knows where you can get them from, it'd be really interesting to know. But obviously I've got 250 hours worth of battery use out of this apparently, so it doesn't look like I'm going to have to replace these in a hurry. It's quite lightweight, it's got a little handle at the top of it as well. So let's get this unboxed and have a look. Okay, so I've already cut the sellotape because you don't want to watch me try and pick at that for 5 minutes. Let's get it out. So what we've got in the box. So it looks like these are the two cells. It's a nice little unit as well. I've just got two clips at the side here. That lifts off, does it unhook? Yeah, so that just unhooks. Oh, that's nice and simple. So you can obviously see where these cells go in. But this is really lightweight, so I'm just gonna slide these cells out. So these are the two HydraCells we get. And again, I'm just gonna have a quick read of the instructions. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory on the back here. So dip entire cell in water for 10 to 15 seconds. Shake out excess water. Insert into product. For the first 4 to 5 cell dips, use plain water. After this, dip in salt water. Okay, that's quite interesting. I guess it helps with the reaction. I'm going to open this up today because I want to try out this light and see how bright it goes. I'm doing this at night so I can actually go outside and we can have a little look at how this bad boy works. Right, so let's get some water and let's get these dipped for 10 to 15 seconds. And as if by magic, here's our water. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm probably going to need. I'm probably going to need some kitchen roll just to put down here because I don't want to be getting everything wet. I'll be right back. So let's get this unpackaged. Oh, for goodness, I'll be back in a minute. You need scissors to, yeah. So this is a pretty cool concept. So like most of the stuff I've got, especially being like big on the outdoors, I try as much as I can to recycle things or, you know, get things that are eco-friendly. So this is such a cool thing. I mean, I didn't even know this kind of thing existed, to be honest with you. So I'm quite excited to try this out. So right, 15 seconds. Alexa, set an alarm for 15 seconds.
15 seconds, starting now.
So we're gonna let that soak. I'll set an alarm, 15 seconds. So, I mean, we could talk about something for 15 seconds, but I don't really know of anything too interesting for 15 seconds. No, I can't even think of any jokes. Oh, there we go. That's wasn't too bad. Okay, so that's one. And I guess we insert that. Where's the arrow? Insert downwards? No, you can't be because the cells that I say. I'm guessing again with this, you just once the battery or the light stops working, that's your cue to re-dip it. Be interesting to see how long it lasts. I mean, I suppose it's quite easy because you can do the first few just in normal water. So if you are out camping, you can just take it out and obviously re-dip it. But again, if you're in a car or anything like you're camping in your car or obviously in things like my tent box and stuff, obviously having this going with no batteries and there's no emissions would be pretty sick. So we get that is 15 seconds, and whilst that's going, I'll have a little sip of this. Cheers, everyone. Okie dokie. Right. A little shake. Get that one little more of a shake. Let's get rid of that. There's anyone who watches my channel knows that I'll probably end up kicking that over. So, batteries dipped. I think they're inserted the right way. Just get this attached. Hold that down. Put the clip on. That's on nice and tight. Okay, let's give it a try. Wow, check that out. So on off. That's not bad. I think the best test, we're going to take this outside in a minute and we'll do a proper test. But that's your little DC input at the back there, and you're supposed to be able to charge your devices off of that. I don't think I've got anything that actually attached to that, so we'll have to have a look, see if there's any kind of, because most things run on like USB and that, so like now charging your phone and bits like that. Obviously you don't have a connection like that to a phone connection, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, see if there's something I can get to have maybe that, and maybe it's got some USB ports coming off of it, something like that, because that'd be really handy. It's got this cool little handle as well, so again I could just hang that from the top of my tent, or if I'm going out walking. That's pretty cool, but it is nice and lightweight. But I'm pretty impressed with that. I mean, it did say in the instructions about the lumens. Can you change the brightness? Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm guessing so it's literally just on and off. There's only one setting to this, so I guess what they're saying about the difference between the lumens, I guess it's just kind of a range you're gonna get. That's what I'm assuming anyway. The I'm just kind of going by what the instruction said and what I've sort of done a bit of research to find out about. I mean, that's it. That's it. How cool is that? Like, just water and away it goes. So I think the best test we're going to do, we're going to take this outside to the garden and we'll see how bright it is. Okay, so it's nice and dark out now, a bit too dark. And right, there we go. These don't belong to me. I would never buy myself Crocs, to be honest with you. But for the sake of science, I'm gonna don these disgusting things. They're actually my son's. I know, I'm a bit disappointed in them too. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty dark. And let's get the lantern turned on. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's just pop it on over here. I mean, you can just kind of get a bit of an idea, but that's chucking out a good bit of light. Nice and lightweight, eco-friendly. I mean, that's perfect for any kind of outdoor adventures. Yeah, I mean, that's chucking out a fair bit of light out of that. That is a great present. I'm proper chuffed with that. So good. But it's quite cold out here, so let's go back in and I'll finish up the video. I mean, yeah, check that out. That's giving off a good bit of light. I'm pretty impressed. Right, let's go in and finish the video. Get these god awful things off my feet. God. How can I don't get the craze about them. I honestly don't. So you get a rough idea of how much light it's chucking out outside. But when you're in person, you're actually out there, it is actually giving off a good amount of light. So something like if you're in a tent or in your car, or again, just for safety, that's great. Apparently, the battery will last from 72 to 24 hours. So I'm supposing that is continuous use, but I'm not actually sure to be 100%. Might actually be worth a test of just leaving it running, just see how long it goes. So what they were saying, you can do all those dips, then you have to put it in the salt water, and you kind of know when it's coming to the end of its life because the battery cells will swell up. And I guess at that point you do just need to replace them. And for an eco-friendly solution to lighting when you're out camping or out walking, it's nice and lightweight. If you're carrying this, if you're out for a walk, that's not going to be the end of the world. I feel like one of those old-timey kind of people just holding your lantern as you walk around lighting away. Maybe, I don't know. So I think the three main things about this is 1, it's eco-friendly, 2, it's lightweight, and 3, it gives out a good amount of light. What more can you want from a lamp? I mean, unless it grants wishes. I mean, that would be really cool. That's what more you could want from it, but I don't think this is going to. As you can tell, I'm not a professional reviewer because I can just about string a sentence, but I like sharing cool stuff with people. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, and don't tip it up, because I've just done that and spilled a lot of water over myself. So I guess it just hold a bit of water in it. So just, yeah, maybe don't tip it up. Maybe don't do that. I mean, is that going to be, is that an issue? Maybe that's a downside to it. No. Okay, yeah, so obviously I didn't realise that would do that. I couldn't see anywhere in the instructions about don't tip it. But yeah, just be careful if you're out and you've got that in your car or in your tent or anything like that, and you tip that over, you're going to get some water out. I mean, I guess that's why you shake it out a little bit, but I did do that and it seems to have stored a little bit of water in. So just be mindful of that. Don't tip it over. Don't do what I do. Remember that, guys. Remember, don't do what I do or what I say. Okay, so spilling that water on my trousers, look what it's done to it. So yeah, be really careful if you spill anything. I mean, I'm not gonna, that isn't what you think it is. I'm not gonna say you're dirty, all right? If you're thinking it's obviously where the reaction's gone, but it's left like a really weird residue on my trousers, which doesn't look great. So I'm gonna change these before Mrs. Outdoors comes back and thinks I've been doing something I shouldn't be doing. That's disgusting. Just be careful, guys. Just be careful if you spill it, all right? It will stain. So guys, this is my little quick review of this really cool little eco-friendly lamp. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm hoping to get back outside now the weather's actually turned a little bit better, and shoot some more adventures. I'm actually looking forward to getting back outside and getting back to doing what I love. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. And remember, if you're not outside, get outside.